Coming up on Mountain News this morning, the heat has sweltered here in the Commonwealth, causing some sports to cancel their practices. And the lieutenant governor spoke at a conference aimed to empower women in a male-dominated field.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. I'm Amelia Lee. The time is 5 o'clock. The date is August 30th. Well, it has been a hot week, so let's check in with meteorologist Tim Drawbridge. Tim, what is it looking like for the weekend ahead?
Oh, you and Rory, our producer, know exactly what's coming because I said it in the email about an hour ago. The relief train. But between now and then, yeah, we get another day with heat and humidity. The heat index feels like values again. 3 digits in a number of spots as we hit through this afternoon. Mid-60s as we look at a cool layer of fog developing along the valley floor here this morning in Hazard. And yeah, the visibilities are going to be a problem, not in just a few areas from Hazard southbound today. You can see from Ashland into West Virginia, Charleston's already down to less than a mile regarding visibility. Right now, temps mid and upper 60s into the low and yes, mid-70s, 75. At Jackson right now, it's generally clear to partly cloudy across all of eastern and southern Kentucky. And guess what? Got a day that's filled with a lot of sunshine after we burn off this fog and low clouds that are developing right now. Isolated shower and thunder shower pattern this afternoon, again up to 95. More about your ERH First Alert 7-day forecast in just a few moments. Amelia?
Thank you, Tim. Well, this hot week took a toll on athletics in the Bluegrass as programs adjusted to the high temperatures. In Madison County, one soccer club canceled practices countywide. Madison United had planned later start times for practices all week. But as our Jeremy Toms reports, they made yesterday's decision with players' safety in mind.
Every year, Madison United Soccer Association seeks to do exactly what's in their name, bringing kids from around the county together to share their love of the sport.
We have 35 fields between Berea and Richmond. We have 1,100 players on our team. We have over 150 coaches.
Those fields should be a hub of activity on any given August afternoon. But all was quiet at the Lake Reba Park pitches on Thursday.
We would have so many practices right now between select and rec.
With temperatures reaching levels they deemed dangerous, they canceled all activities across the county. It's a decision that an organization of their size doesn't take lightly with the fall season in full swing.
Obviously, we want to practice. We want to practice, we want to get better, we want to learn those skills, we want to have fun. But number one priority for MUSA is safety. It
was a no-brainer for Katie Grayson, a board member of the association who has 3 of her own little ones who'd be taking on that heat.
Every decision that we make for their safety is weighed heavily on what do we want for our children.
With temps climbing high again tomorrow, they'll have another decision to make soon as a club. But for those who will go out and endure the summer sun, Grayson also has some words of advice.
Drinking water before the weekend games come up can make or break whether or not you are going to feel sick on the field. Starting now before the games, if you have a game on Friday, start now. Make sure you get that nutrition and make sure you get that hydration in.
In Richmond, Jeremy Toms, WKYT.
Health leaders in Kentucky say they are seeing a spike in new COVID-19 cases. Lake Cumberland District Health Department leaders say there's been an increase in positive cases since school started back. They also say hospitalizations and emergency room admissions are up statewide. It comes as a new vaccine to address the most recent variant is set to arrive in about 3 weeks.
The new COVID vaccine is going to be recommended for anyone age 6 and up, and especially though for those whose immune systems may be compromised.
Health leaders say COVID-19 has resulted in more cases than this time last year, but not nearly as many as during the height of the pandemic. Bluegrass Care Navigators in Perry County raised more than $25,000 in donations during their annual radio day. Now, staff members continue to press the importance of hospice care in the community. Bluegrass Hospice Care Center in Hazard is a not-for-profit. They're able to provide hospice care to patients at no cost. no matter if the patient has insurance or not. Nurse manager Donna Gibson says she's enjoyed working in hospice care.
People are letting us into their homes and into their private time at a very vulnerable time in their lives. It's rewarding as, you know, I've taken care of patients that I see their families out today and they are still so thankful for what you have done for their family member.
The hospice center continues to raise money throughout the year. They also accept donations of food and other items. Those interested in donating can go online to bgcarenav.org. Governor Andy Beshear appointed a professor from the University of Pikeville to a state board. Beshear appointed Janisha Kilgore-Bowling to the Board of Social Work. Kilgore-Bowling will represent licensed clinical social workers. She currently serves as the School of Social Work chair at UPike. The professor says she's excited and humbled by the appointment. A unique conference wrapped up last night focused on women steelworkers. The Women of Steel Conference was hosted in Lexington last night. Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman spoke to the conference of 100 women from 4 different states. District Director Larry Ray says the conference is about empowering women in the workplace.
It's good, it's union building, it's union power, and it goes to show that when we collectively work together, we can create good paying jobs with good benefits that sustain family values.
The conference started on Sunday. Today was the final night. A Kentucky university announcing a major partnership yesterday to innovate workspaces. Eastern Kentucky University is partnering with Toyota. EKU's top-ranked Doctor of Occupational Therapy will be working with the auto manufacturer to create safer and more efficient workspaces by applying principles of ergonomics and universal design. EKU OTD student Madeline Spears says universal design is key to improving workspaces for everyone.
The design of built environments and processes to make them more accessible and usable for people no matter their skill level and no matter their abilities.
The collaboration blends workforce engagement with academic learning to strengthen Kentucky manufacturing.